Hey everyone, haven't shot a video in a while. I've been traveling a bit, which was kind of unthinkable for some time with my skin being in the state that was in. It's gotten better. Yeah, I'm on the road. I'm in Romania currently. I'm still trying to eat healthy as possible. I got an Airbnb so I can cook my own food. And yeah, they have chickens here too, so you know, it's possible to make the chicken broth stay mostly on the GAPS diet, not completely. But it's been interesting. It's been interesting. I definitely noticed that my sick skin is getting better. I'm still noticing it. It's not, it's not nearly as inflamed. I'll probably make a different video showing in a better lighting what the state of my skin is like. But overall, it's gotten a lot better and calmer, and I'm itching way less. So this is about the I think second or third week on the mostly on the GAPS diet. I started incorporating a bunch of other foods. Let me show you some stuff. So this is the fridge. Up here, got the chicken broth. You know, it's really nice and gelatinous. In Romania, you can actually buy chicken feet, you know, and in like a package and add them to the broth, which creates a really gelatinous kind of broth because there's so much collagen in chicken feet. We have eggs, the chicken, some beef, and then I started adding more and more fermented foods because I feel like I should have been doing that from the start, but well, I was not ready. I was just drinking the bone broth without experimenting too much. So here we have VSL3, which is a very strong probiotic. I take one every morning. Then I have kimchi, which is a bunch of fermented vegetables, kind of spicy. I have sauerkraut juice, a lot of probiotics in that one. Kefir, fermented milk. It's beeping. I'm careful with that one because, first of all, it's a commercial dairy product, and I had trouble with lactose and dairy products before, so I'm careful with that one. But just do like 1 tablespoon kind of after a meal. 1 tablespoon of kefir, tablespoon of sauerkraut juice, and this wonderful kombucha drink. I would make it myself, but the fermentation while traveling is not really ideal to do. So I found this organic raw kombucha. Actually ordered it online at an organic grocery store, and they delivered it within a few days. So that was great. I also got some Manuka honey. I have this honey for now, which is just regular kind of good quality honey, but just regular kind of honey. And I fell for it and I bought a jar of Manuka honey. You know, all the benefits it's supposed to have. Who knows? It's gonna be here this week probably, so I'll give you an update. Yeah, and I'm cooking with ghee mostly, or frying. So yeah, I've added a bunch of new stuff because I really feel that essentially, well, yeah, if the diet is too restrictive, first of all, you're not going to stay on it for very long. So I did only bone broth, chicken broth for I think a week or two, and after a while, I just start cheating, kind of because you crave some variety. So I started cheating in bad ways, and since I've been adding more and more stuff, like especially the kombucha is nice because it's sweet, and there's very little sweet things that are in the GAPS diet, you know, except for honey and yeah, not much else in raw fruit. But I'm not doing raw fruit for now because that's too hard to digest. So yeah, it's been very interesting. And you will have symptoms and die-off reactions when you first introduce probiotic foods. And yeah, they're bad at the beginning, but they will get better as you do it more and more. The key is really to do tiny amounts at first. So this time I did it right. The last time I introduced way too many things too fast. This time I really did it right. I started with like a teaspoon, you know, of sauerkraut juice and kefir after a meal. So just teaspoon amount, you know, and then I would, even with that amount and a small amount of the probiotics, I would feel it in my gut. You know, I was working like I, you know, had a lot of unpleasant bowel movements. But that's a natural reaction, you know, because your gut is flushing out the bad bacteria that are not supposed to be there. New colonies of bacteria are growing in your gut. And yeah, you're just creating a new kind of flora down there. So super important. And I figured my thinking was even if it would get temporarily worse or not heal more, eventually all the fermented products and the probiotics, everything, all of that will eventually lead to a greater state of health and well-being. So that was my theory. So I just thought, you know, I'll just power through, so to speak, and power through the detox symptoms and the die-off reactions. But yeah, so that's basically it nutrition wise. I'm doing a mug, full cup of, well, half a cup of chicken bone broth before every meal. I eat the meal. Uh, Usually beef, chicken, eggs, some fermented veggies in there, kimchi, add kimchi, sauerkraut, um, yeah, some pickles maybe. And then afterwards, do the probiotic stuff, you know, make sure you get a good load of probiotics and probiotic foods every day. That's basically what I do. And I also want to touch on one other thing. I might make another video, but I'm a bit busy at the moment. uh, the constriction of being in a place you don't want to be causes disease if you don't get out of the place and fix your situation. So I was stuck in a place in an apartment I didn't want to really be in. I had to be there because it was my last month. I had to clean everything out, and that's psychologically being in a cage like that also um, gets my skin to react more. So when I feel too constricted, my skin kind of, as a defense mechanism, puts out more, um, yeah, more eczema, I guess, puts out more as a warning signal, as a defense mechanism, something like that, you know, when my psyche is too constrained. So that I've noticed it as well. It's not the only thing, of course. The food is a major part of it, but I feel like that's a big part of it too. And I've noticed it mostly in just being less stressed and just itching less. I think that's a big part of yeah, following a path in your life that's right for you, that you feel you need to go on, despite what other people may think and how they may judge you. Yeah, that was a lot. I don't know. It was kind of all over the place, but I just wanted to give you guys a quick update because I felt like I hadn't said anything for so long. I'll do a more detailed update on the skin in the coming days probably. And but yeah, guys, make sure if you haven't added any fermented foods yet, man, start with the beginning. You know, do the chicken broth, make it really gelatinous, a lot of collagen. Add the feet, you know, the necks, the heads of the chickens, whatever. Um, and then just start small with the probiotics. You know, probiotic supplement maybe high dose, and small pieces of fermented foods. I recommend that because I've seen a big change in my overall the state of my skin overall since I did that. So that was about a week ago. Yeah, that's it. Before this gets too long, let me cut it here and yeah, I'll keep you guys posted soon. All the best. Take care and good health to you all.